My name is Fatih Shtaya. I'm the founder of 7C Lingo, a translation, interpretation, and cultural intelligence agency. We are a company that is really focusing on communication mostly, becoming to be a consultant in the communication world of cultural intelligence and translation and interpretation. We do translation from anything that is written down on a website, brochures, flyers, whatever marketing demand there are. So 7C is really more of a communication hub, if you will, for clients that want to do business abroad, or clients that want to come into the U.S. To do business here as well. We're hoping to work with the Chinese government, specifically Beijing at this point, to be able to attract more tourism in China. So what we have done, we put a focus group together to try to figure out exactly what are the different cities within China that people are not really familiar with. I think there's a huge demand and hunger for people to go to China. So we're trying to assure them by doing our homework and finding out how are we going to do so, that we're a very capable team that can do that.
All right, so obviously we want to just touch points on 7C and the U.S. and the different cultures within the 7C and the U.S. and then China, in terms of trying to figure out a way to work together and be able to promote tourism both in the U.S. and in China. So 7C and AUNTech strategic partners looking to focus more on the Chinese tourism industry and be able to help the Chinese government attract more and more people into the different provinces of China.
Have you ever heard of Beijing?
Yes. Xicheng district, Beijing. This district is very important in Beijing. Kind of, over 99% China central government office located in this area. And also, in American, New York, we have the Wall Street. But in China, we call it a financial street. It is also located in this area. And also, most of China Asian Park, also located in this area.
I think that, I was just in China last fall, and I really didn't know what to expect. I really had no idea of how the whole trip is going to look like. It was my first time being in China, where the expectation was all over the place. Different culture, different people, different way of doing things. And I was extremely impressed with the overall picture in China. Okay. I feel like that the government of China and the people that work in the tourism industry has done a phenomenal job really transforming China and making more and more people want to be in China. When we're in Beijing, we just had a great time.
Okay, next city is Jinan City. It is located in Shandong province. This province has huge, extensive relationship with American. Every year, they export a lot of products from Shandong province to American, and also, almost 100,000 people every year, traveler, will go to American for travel from this province. So they have extensive relationship with American. Yeah, this is a picture. Yeah, we go to another city. This is Luoyang City, located in Henan province. Actually, such kind of flower, we call it a China national flower. It is in the Luoyang City. Every apple, when you go to Luoyang City, you can enjoy such flower.
For the last 10 years, I've conducted study abroad programs for Michigan State University, the business school. I've brought nearly 1,000 students to locations in Asia, Europe, and South America. And what I've noticed over the years is that once you get a person into a new environment, they love it. But making that first move is very difficult for people, to leave their comfort zone. So I think we can help in a variety of ways, increasing people's confidence that it will be okay that they can't read everything. Through our translation services, we can help that way. But also teaching people to think differently and to accept the fact that unknowns are okay and that it's fun to learn about new cultures and to open up their eyes to different ways of doing things in the world.
Shanghai City is very, famous all over the world, kind of, it is already become the economy, center of China. Yeah, Chongqing City is another important city in the southern part of China. Actually, this city has big influence all over the southern part of the China. Guilin City, Guangxi province. Actually this city, has very beautiful view. Some people said, if you have been in China, if you did not go to this city, kind of, you waste your time in China. Okay, yeah, this is the view. Xiamen City, Fujian province. Actually, this city is very important to China. The reason is, it is the location most close to Taiwan. Previously, this kind of, the border between China and, Taiwan. But now, it looks very good. A lot of Chinese travelers go through this city, take the boat and the ship, go to Taiwan for the travel. Yeah, this is Fujian province. Okay, kind of, Fujian province in China, is very important because they make a lot of tea in China and also very famous. A lot of people want to drink that. Okay, Xinjiang province. Kind of this is the west side of China, and it has this kind of rural, natural, view. And a lot of Chinese people now would like to go there instead of other, kind of city, for example, Guilin, for example, Hangzhou, because they think Xinjiang, city's view is more beautiful, Also, the girl also very beautiful. Okay, Gansu province, Actually, this Gansu province, more like, a little bit, their pace a little bit slow than China other city, but actually their view is very beautiful, Okay, Xi'an city. I think maybe some people will know Xi'an city when you see the next picture. Yeah, this is the Wuhan city,
A lot of people.
Kind of, Wuhan city similar to here. We call it a Middle West, Midwest, Yeah. Ningbo city, Zhejiang province. Actually, the reason I want to mention this city is, last year, the mayor of Wisconsin and the former governor from Wisconsin, the former secretary from Wisconsin, they go to China, they went to this city. Because this city is the sister city of Milwaukee. Okay, yeah. Hangzhou city.
We actually been there, and it was a beautiful city. We didn't spend there a lot of time. It's a lot of forestry, a lot of water as well. We had a great time. We were only there for probably about 6 hours. But I mean, the different sceneries that we saw was beautiful.
Suzhou city is very famous in China. We call Suzhou, Hangzhou, are the top travel city in China. The reason is, we always say if you want to go to heaven, you should go to Suzhou and Hangzhou to enjoy the view.
What 7C is really founded on is a relationship-based. We're never looking at any project as a project. We look at it as a long-term relationship. We want to establish a really good relationship that is founded on quality and a very cost-effective way. So I think at the end of the day, we want the client to feel like we're part and we care about their business as much as they do. 7C Lingo, connecting the 7 continents.